Over Salve Regina, joined by head coach John Bodinlich. We have Aaron Holland, Adam Kootway, Eli Frank, and Mr. Rickman down there on the end as well. So, Coach, why don't you open up with a statement about today's Big 7-4 victory?
Yeah, very, obviously very happy, very pleased with the victory because it allows us to play one more day and one more game, and we're very used to that. We play 4 games on the weekend in our league, so we play doubleheader Saturday, doubleheader Sunday, so needing to win 2 in a day is something we've done, and I hope we get an opportunity to play good baseball.
All right, some questions for the coach and the players, guys.
Coach, the top 4 in your batting order, 9 for 18, all 7 of your runs and 5 RBIs. I know that your team rakes top to bottom, but is that just something that's good to see the top of the order really get after it today?
They did, and I'll give them some credit. They did a good job of limiting damage. I mean, we had a pretty good offensive day, but they didn't translate into a lot of runs. I mean, it was all right, but I thought, especially in the middle of the thing, the little side armor, he did a nice job keeping and limiting damage. So, yeah, it's good to see our guys, but they did do a very nice job keeping the game together.
Adam, you had a big day right there in the middle of the order. When you guys played them the other day, obviously 2 great pitchers going, very low scoring game. Was there a point today that you guys wanted to say, hey, you know what we are, it's not 2-0?
I mean, it hasn't been 2-0 all year. I saw that it was the first shutout all year. So, I mean, it was just sticking with what we got and what we did. And, I mean, credit to him again. But, I mean, we feel like we're a good offense, and when we play well, we play well. So.
Did that kind of loosen things up for you guys a little bit? When you start getting those hits, it snowballs. Was it kind of contagious, and if any of you guys, was it contagious in that dugout, the one hit? For Eli, looks like you got something to say.
Yeah, absolutely. It gets contagious. It spreads so quick. You get one guy to spark it, and we go nuts. Once we get one, we tend to keep it going pretty well.
There's a spot where you're rounding third, and I think that either that 3-run inning, the 5th, and you come in and you are just all fired up. Obviously, so is everybody else, but just tell a little bit about maybe the vocalness of it, something like that.
I think it's just a matter of how fast I was on the bases, especially at that point.
Why is that unusual?
What'd you say?
Is that unusual? Is that what you're trying to tell?
Oh, no, it's been that way. I've been trying to let these guys know.
The semi takes a while to get going.
Aaron, I'll talk to you. You had 2 hits today, especially. How was that coming back after that tough play in the early innings where you hit it off the wall and got thrown out in second? How do you keep your confidence up going up to the plate the rest of the day?
You just kind of stick with the process and everything. Try to hustle out of the box a little bit faster the next couple at-bats, but just kind of stay doing what I've been doing, hunting what I hunt, and just kind of sticking with it despite, maybe getting out or...
When the ball goes off the wall, as a hitter, you're confident, right? It's a pretty good swing, and he was locked in all day.
Ethan, this is a little bit away from the game here, but your dad played a lot of years here. What are your memories of Cleveland, the Cleveland area, if any?
I was really young when he was in the Cleveland area. He's told me a lot about it, and I'd say it was one of his favorite places to play for sure. And it's just he's a great teacher to me and stuff like that. And, just being around the game of baseball helps me out. And, yeah.
Young guy on this team, but this team has actually won a couple World Series. How fun is it to be here, be part of this ride?
Oh, it's surreal. It's just a great group of guys, and if we get down, like we did today, we got down a few times, pick ourselves right back up, got ourselves in the game, and just kept playing ball.
Is there a semi-comfort level because as a pitcher, you know that the offense is going to come through, so no matter what, is there a little bit of, I don't know, maybe leeway because you know that you're going to score runs?
Right, and just all year we've been working on just, getting outs and making pitches when we need to and just being ready for the opportunity.
Can I talk about that spot in the game, and maybe start with Coach Rhea? You got freshman pitcher, freshman catcher, right in kind of a big spot, and talk about having freshmen who can step in those important positions late in the World Series game.
They're second-year players, however.
Okay.
So that's one part of it, and secondly, we talk a lot about not letting the label dictate who you are. I mean, you have to wait till you're a junior to be a stud? You could do it as a freshman. There's nothing wrong with that. So I think sometimes mentally, you know, we put that on you, and you're like, oh, I'm a freshman, I guess I should wait for a couple of years before I become an All-American, and I don't think these guys have it. They're gonna show up, and they're gonna do what they do, no matter if they're freshmen, juniors, seniors, whatever. So I think it's a mentality piece, but I also think they've been preparing for this moment for a long time.
I have a question for any of you that want to take it. So this is going to be your third time playing Salve Regina this evening. Is anything going to change, especially from what you three did today, all with multi-hit games? Or is it going to sort of be the same message? Try to get on top early, get a lot of hits, pass the baton down the road.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be the exact same. We're gonna try and hunt early in the count, attack. We're not one to let them strike first and then let them set the tone and then match it. We wanna be able to get up there and take it first.
I'll just add, they're a very quality team. I'm quite impressed with how they go about their business, and our message all year, though, is it's not who we play, it's how we play. And the opponent certainly matters, right? I mean, it does matter, but I think our guys hopefully will focus on playing the game, and that's tough enough, let alone when you get a good opponent. So expect a good one.
Any more questions, guys?
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, we'll see.